Hi Virgo, welcome to your new moon in Virgo reading for September 15th, 2023. This is your new moon. It's an extremely positive new moon. So I'm a little bit wondering why you have this particular card as the direction that this reading is going in. But it may not be you. It may be somebody that you're dealing with. So new moons bring in new cycles. And again, it's a very positive one. The direction the reading is going in is 7, consciousness of victim mentality. 7 is a very unique number. It's Uranus is the seventh planet in, it's a very unique approach. It's unique, the 7, or Uranus rather. It's not cookie cutter. So, victim mentality, I don't really think I have to explain that. But again, I don't know if this is you or somebody that you're dealing with, because this is your moon, and it's extremely positive. Let's see. Judgment, okay. So, this is the direction that the reading is going, but this is your own focus, and this is judgment. And so you may be judging people with victim mentality, or judging them as having a victim mentality. The card reads freedom, rebirth, fresh start, renewal, and life purpose. And that certainly would go excellent with this moon. And maybe this is what you're releasing yourself from. That's very possible with this new moon. Maybe you're recognizing it, making a judgment, and shifting it, changing it. Because this is renewal, rebirth. It's something that we hear that kind of wakes us up, and we understand our place in the universe, or our place in, within the family unit, or we just understand what our purpose is. Or it's like a reawakening, but it's kind of like epiphanies that come, and then we understand things on a much deeper level. It's an important card as far as I'm concerned. I mean, they all are, but this is the card right before the world, right before we graduate, right before we have a level up and start that new cycle. Okay, so let's see what's coming in. You have the Two of Wands. This is a really popular card this month, and I guess because it's a new cycle, we have let's say that the Ace of Wands is your passion. The Two of Wands is kind of like, what am I going to do with that passion? Which direction should I go with it? What does the world need? How can I use this particular passion to help others, to help the world, to make my mark in society? That kind of energy is passionate. It's the fire. It's the thing that drives us, that gets us up in the morning. This can have something to do with a Queen of Swords. This is my Virgo card. Yeah, so in a way, this is your card. I know a lot of people attribute this to an air sign, but this is my Virgo card. So the fine details, right? She's good at the fine print, the details, very discriminating energy, very refined energy, but also if it doesn't agree with her, she'll cut it off, right? No problem. In another deck, she has a man's severed head in her hands. So, don't disagree with me kind of energy. She can be that harsh. She's a very critical thinker. She has a critical mind as well, and that helps her to clarify any of the clouds that she had in her mind. But that doesn't mean that it doesn't make waves on the bottom, right? Her mind is clear, but there can be a lot of shit going on, at the bottom because of her actions. So... But, she's got a clear thought. Okay, so there may be a decision necessary in regards to this person. Yeah. You're behaving like the Two of Swords. This is the moon in Libra. And this is choice as well. Decision necessary. 2 twos, right? Duality. This or that. Yes or no. Up or down. But you're in between the two polarities. This card is the action of wanting to cut something off, but you don't know which one. I always think of this as like a scissor that makes the cut. And Libra has the ability to see two opposing forces or thoughts. She can maintain two opposing thoughts at the same time. She sees both sides of the story, and so making it that much more difficult to make a decision. However, this card does, the wisdom of this card is no matter what you choose, you will have challenges and rewards. So, make a choice. Make that cut. You do not stay in limbo. And once you do that, you regain peace of mind. So now you have the Tower card with that. There can be some situations. Okay, so now we're talking victim mentality here. There can be something that comes along that is unexpected with the Tower card. And it can come through some of the decisions that you're making, or you need to make a decision because of this Tower moment. These are definitely epiphanies, and that comes in nicely with the Judgment card. It's something that wakes us up. It's a little bit of a shake-up. It's the hand of God that wipes away what is no longer necessary in your world, and though it may come as a bit of a shock or surprise, it frees us up. It frees us from maybe a particular way of thinking that didn't suit us any longer. It's that kind of energy. But it is a wake-up call. Both the Judgment and the Tower. We'll get more on that in a minute. But that is the thing that may have you needing to make that decision and to be a critical thinker at this point. Nice. Well, it frees you up in a nice way because the Four of Wands is shared joy. So it's a good shake-up, it seems like. Maybe you're shaking things up with the decision that you make. Maybe people are finding this unexpectedness coming out of you. Something like that. That's very possible here. But these are people and places that invite us in. They're people that think like us, that act like us. This can be the marketplace that says your product is great here. It fits in with our ideal. We love it. Come and sell your wares here. It's that kind of energy. It can also be celebrations, right? It can be rites of passage. So birthdays, bar mitzvahs, marriage, anniversaries, that kind of thing. But it is celebrations and shared joy with people of like mind. Okay, so we're going 2, 3, 4, right? So we are very passionate in our attempt to go forward with 3 wand cards here. That's ego-driven and not in a negative way, or it doesn't have to be. It can be, but it doesn't have to be. It's the things that wake us up and get us up and say, yeah, this is something I really want to do. I really want to make it happen kind of energy. And the 3 of Wands are people and situations that we're looking for in the outer world to move us in new directions. This reading just fits beautifully. And in succession, it's really nice. And you are probably, most definitely going to meet these people, no matter what it is that you're trying to decide here, or, what your decision making and fine detail specifics, right, are moving towards. It's like you find the right people, the right place, the right time. So it's just curious, the victim mentality. It seems to me like that's the thing that gets shaken up. Because something comes in here very quickly. Well, I don't know if it's very quickly, but it is a bit of a shock. But it frees you, and then all of a sudden so it could even be just the loss of a job, right? A job that you hated, that you wanted to quit anyway, but you couldn't because of obligations. Then you get fired, and then you find the perfect job. Something like that, right? Because this is discernment. Should I stay or should I go kind of energy, right? And then you find the perfect place, the perfect stable people that think like you, that act like you, that can help you move forward, or these are the people that you gather around you as you're moving in new directions. So really, wow. This is your new moon, Virgo. Well done. Let the chips fall where they may. I don't know. It seems to me like you're going to take an action that's going to surprise people. Dropping cards. Okay. Now, there does seem to be air signs around you, just so you know. They might be people to help you make decisions, or they may be the aggravators that just make you make the final decision. Yeah, because you're kind of in defense mode here. So this can be somebody who's irritating you as well, right? Maybe this is the person in victim mentality because this is somebody who's defending themselves at all costs. This is competition as well. So somebody could be competing for your position, your job, or the thing that you want, the house that you're looking for, that kind of thing. But do not fall into this, because you're going to find either something better or get what you want after all. Okay, you're reassessing the situation now, right? That Seven of Pentacles is, let me reevaluate this. Let me make any changes that I need to make, edit, analyze. Very much an analytical energy here. But it's how you do it that's important, right? So he's waiting for his fruits to ripen here. And in the time that it takes to wait, he can decide how he wants his next crop to go, if he wants to plant the same things or not. But how you're reassessing, how you wait for those fruits to ripen is what's important. You do not want to do that through victim mentality. Right? That only brings more suffering than is necessary, because quite frankly, you have something really lovely in front of you, and probably something better that you could even have imagined for yourself. Okay, so yeah, there has been some, I would say, some disappointment, some disillusionment, but it feels more to me like boredom and dissatisfaction. But something's being offered to you, that this hand out of the clouds, right, from out of the blue, from this lovely group here that says, here's an empty cup, fill it up with what you want, right? And so you have to make that decision. You have to decide, what is that, right? We're editing the situation. If I could change anything, if I could have the perfect day, what would it be? Keep that in your thoughts, right? Okay. What does Spirit want you to know? You have the World card. Completion, unfulfillment, that would be this one. Harmony, that's definitely that card. Triumph, definitely that card as well. Let's see, what else? You can be triumphant here with competing forces. Emptiness, well, that would be the Tower, because we're emptying or releasing, right, what is no longer good for us, or isn't in harmony. And stunted growth, that can also be the Tower card. The things that, and also the indecision can also be that. But the World card can be a few things. Again, it's the level up card, so it's the graduation card. It's the card that I said, remember, with this judgment card. First the judgment comes along, right? Who am I? What am I? Can I really do this? Am I really capable of it? Am I really, right? Making that judgment. And then once we say, yes, I am capable of it, then we are on to the graduation point. Okay, I've graduated from that old way of thinking. I'm moving into this new way of thinking. There can be a few things, right, that I need to clear up before I move into this next level. And in the meantime, I'm sort of in this protective spiritual box. There can be a lot of things out in the world right now, the larger world, that are hindering you, or can be that Tower moment as well. There's a lot of crazy shit out there right now. So it's very possible that world issues can have an effect on what's going on with you at the moment, or in the next 2 weeks in any case. So, but still, for me, the World card is completion, and it is a very level up card. And you've worked hard for it, I see here. and well, much deserved. Very nice, Virgo. I hope this has been helpful. I will return in 2 weeks with a full moon reading. I do dailies. If you enjoyed this or if it was helpful, please like, share, subscribe. It really helps. And it's very much appreciated. Thanks for listening and take care.